In the bow of the ship there is a very beautiful girl. He's not a statue. When David touched her hair, stroked her cheek. After that, David seemed possessed by a ghost. He insisted on buying this ship. But he didn't know that the girl who looked like a statue was actually still alive. After David buys a boat called the Mary, she prepares to take the whole family out to sea. But when Tommy took his family photo, he was so scared that his hands were shaking. Because when he pictured, there was a white shadow passing by. Everyone was shocked to rush over to check the situation but found nothing unusual. This was indeed strange. Tommy looked at the ship in front of him suspiciously and had a bad feeling. Until midnight. The cabin was very silent. Everyone sleeps well. But at this moment, suddenly a figure stepped closer. It seemed the statue at the bow of the ship had come to life. Davis was the first to notice the danger. He woke up. He went out to inspect the statue. However, before getting out of the ship, a rope appeared. This is the rope used to commit suicide. David immediately measured it and found it fit around his neck. Looks like anyone has already prepared for him. David realized that there might be danger and moved forward. Only saw one person standing at the bow of the ship. Tommy retreated to David as if he had lost his soul. David slowly approached Tommy. The light reflected from the sea made Tommy even more strange. There seems to be a demon inside of him. After that, Tommy turned his head. When he saw David, he rushed over and knocked him to the ground. Sarah on the side rushed there to help. The two of them worked together to push him onto the deck. Tommy screamed in pain as if he had been possessed by a ghost. And so they spend a terrible night on the train. Tomorrow, David insists on chasing Tommy off the ship. At this point, David knows the ship is ghosted. Lindsay and Tommy got off the ship. But he still wanted to try. So he went once more with his family. Until the night, something strange happened. Sarah found that the lights in the cabin were blinking constantly. Right after that, a shadow passed by. Sarah chased the shadow and came to her daughter's room. There was indeed a hole in the girl's bed like someone had stepped on it. There are also footprints on the floor. Sarah followed the footsteps and opened the hatch in front of her. It's very dark inside. Sarah curiously went inside to watch. But as soon as I entered, the cabin door suddenly slammed shut. Will Sarah be able to survive? Sarah turns on the center and finds that the compartment door is locked. Too little oxygen there. The flashlight was suddenly turned off. Sarah fumbled frantically around the place, finally finding a lighted match. But when she struck a match, David finally opened the compartment door. Sarah asked David what happened. David says on this ship, there's a ghost. Lindsay's eldest daughter had experienced a supernatural phenomenon. When she was chatting, he felt like his sister was touching his neck. But when he turned around, there was no one. At this time, Mary appeared in another place which gave Lindsay a fright. Surrounded. No one. So who just touched Lindsay's neck? Lindsay suspects that there is a ghost on this ship. Wait until everyone eats together. The speculation has been proven. When everyone was gathered to drink wine, Mary suddenly spoke. Why don't you take some wine for Mary? Everyone is confused. Mary. Who is she? Lindsay said that when she slept, Mary kept dreaming.